said, I have no problem with you coming in and grabbing something last minute. Do you, boo-boo? I appreciate you. And the fact that you know what you come in to grab and know where to grab it from, you loyal. You smart. But those people, they want to come in 5 minutes before we close and just want to stroll around the store. I can't. I can't. Like, it bothers me. I'm sorry. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shy. I'm gonna be saying that for a while because, you know, I'm nobody. Nobody knows me. I'm irrelevant, you know. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna become friends, okay? The video I have for y'all is Confessions of a Retail Worker, you know. I'm gonna give a little background on me. I have been in retail since 2012. It's now 2019. I worked at Walmart for a year, and then I worked 3.5, almost 4 years at Victoria's Secret. I was like 4 months shy of being there for 4 years. I'm just gonna call them pet peeves, you know. My first pet peeve, I'm looking at my paper because I got a few wrote down. Oh, let me make this little disclaimer. I feel like I'm a very good customer service, you know, representative, and I would never let anybody see this on me. Like, the stuff I'm about to say to y'all would never see it on my facial expression, but on the inside I be wanting to scream from the things that some people do, like not reading is fundamental, you know. All companies spend a whole lot of money on this wonderful thing called marketing, you know. You know, the commercials, the ads you see on YouTube, all of that. They also have these things, these paper things called signs, that's also known as marketing, that they put up throughout the store, in the window displays and all that. I can't tell you how many times I was standing near the panty bar at Victoria's Secret, and the sign would say panty party. Like, the sign was literally like so big, like wide, like super wide and like tall, and it sits on the panty bar, and there's marketing that goes in the window and at the entrance and all kinds of stuff that literally says panty party. What's the price? 10 for $35. And people were like, are these panties 10 for $35? No, we just like to put signs up just to play, you know, just playing a joke on you. You know, we just want to see how many people's got access that today. So we put the sign up. Duh, it's 10 for $35. Or the sign will be sitting there and they be like, so, you know, you come into the store, there's a sign that says 10 for $35. And then it's like a front display table that has the lunch collection. And then the next table usually is the panty bar. And they'll literally walk in, and I'll be standing between the lunch table and the panty bar. They'll be like, oh, the sign up there says the panties up there are 10 for $35. Can you show me where the 10 for $35 panties are? And I'd be like, right here. Yeah, so many. All mediums on top, okay? Woo! Like, I just don't be understanding. Like, it's a sign here. I mean, I know you saw the sign when you came in, and I'm not to be a bitch. Like, not to be a bitch, but some days I be like, I'm not that kind of shopper, because I know how I am. Like, I know people like to get in and out, but sometimes you gotta kind of glance over the room and you will see the stuff you're looking for. Just read. And sometimes reading, they can read, but they can't comprehend. And it'd be like a sign right there, and it'd be like, the panties are 10 for $35. And they'd be like, so how much are the panties today? 5 for $25. How about that? Like, girl. But let me calm down. I don't want to talk about panties anymore. I'm having flashbacks of panty parties. Okay, next, like a big sale going on. Like, you know, they have like the pink nation outfit, $40. So I'd be like, okay, so if we have so many of them that we got to put them on 2 different racks, I put like extra small on one rack, medium large on another rack, right? Okay. So if I tell a customer these are it, you know, these are the final ones, you better grab them before they're gone, today's last day, and I don't think they're gonna last throughout the hour, you know, what's not fun to hear? Do y'all have any more in the back? Do we what? I literally just said these aren't gonna last through the hour. This is all we have in your size. And you're gonna ask me, do we have any more in the back? I can check online for you though. Let's check online, or we can call another store. I always offer to call another store, even though some people didn't like me doing it, but I always offer to call another store even if the store was busy, because you want the customer to leave happy. Or I can check online. But what I'm not about to do is look in the back when I know we don't have it in the back. This is my favorite part. Are you sure y'all don't have it in the back? After me telling them, oh no, we don't have any more in the back. Are you sure? Can you just go check? What? Can I go check? Oh, fun fact. I was the merchandise supervisor at Victoria's Secret for most of my career there. So it's like, sweetie, I take in the shipment, I process the shipment, I put the sensors on it, I folded these shirts and put them on this table, I hung them up with my team, we put them on the wall, and it's like a major part of my job description to know what product we own. So yes, I'm very sure we don't have it in the back. Sorry. I can call another store for you though. Like, that's legit how I be feeling on the inside, but I don't do that. Oh, sorry. Like, I get really worked up when I think about these things. These pet peeves bother me, y'all. But like I said, I'm very good at, you know, customer service and not letting y'all see me sweat or see me bothered, you know. Sometimes I might even giggle if I'm bothered, but you won't know I'm bothered because I'm giggling. But no, for real though. Yeah, the back does not exist. Like, what did Katie say?
The limit does not exist. The limit does not exist.
The back does not exist. Especially at Christmas holiday time. Y'all be coming in there on December 18th looking for the hottest item off VS Pink Instagram. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you really serious? Are you serious right now? I be so shook. I be like so flabbergasted. That's the only word I can think of, flabbergasted. Like, and I'm not even gonna lie. If you ask some of my coworkers, half the time, just to, you know, even though I knew it wasn't back there, I'll go to the back. Even after they tell me, you sure it's not in the back? Can you check it anyway? What I'll go do, I'll go get a snack at the refrigerator. That's what I would do, to be honest. If I knew for a fact it wasn't back there, I'll go give me a snack, give me a little sip of my Sprite or something, a little sip of my Starbucks. But baby, I'm not going back there to look for a sweater that's not there. Now at Walmart, it was a different story because I always could just scan stuff and be like, oh yeah, it says we have 2 in the back, let me go get them for you. It even tells me the location in the back. It's like, oh, I worked at Target for a split second last year. I forgot to mention that. So same with Target, like, it told you how many we had on the floor, how many we had in the back, the location of it in the back, and if another store had it available, all on my handheld device. Same thing at Walmart, you know. So it was easy, you know, to just be like, no, and then they accept it because you can show them the device and be like, see, it says no, we don't have it. But it's not that way in the mall or whatever. That kind of dips me into another point. Fashion forward stores, they run out of stuff really quickly. So stores like that, they're always trying to, you know, keep up with the trend. They are keeping up with trends. Forever 21, very fashion forward. Pink, very fashion forward. Windsor is another one, but it's not the one I was thinking about. I really can't think of the name of it. When I think of the name of it, I'm gonna put it on the screen. But that store as well. This store, it reminds me so much of Fashion Nova. Like, they have the same vendors. Can't nobody tell me otherwise. But and I discovered one of their vendors. But that's beside the point. Anyway, where was I going with this? See how quickly I get distracted? Window shopping is not good for stores like that. So don't get mad at me if we don't have it too much after you show it, if it's not still trending. I'm sorry. Another thing that drives me crazy. Oh, I know my girls that work at the cash wrap in the registers and everywhere else can relate to this. Don't get to the register counting your stuff. Like, you have stood in line somewhere between a minute to 5 minutes, depending on the day, depending on how many cashiers, the traffic, whatever. And then you decide you're gonna get to the register and put your stuff on the counter, and be like, how much is this? Okay, scan this and see how much it's gonna be with text, and scan this and see how much it's gonna be with text. And then, like, okay, take that off, but put this on there, and we're gonna see how much this gonna be. Okay, then, like, can you not? Are you serious? Like, that drives me. I'm like, sweetie, this is why our line is taking so long, because so many people want to do this. Why are y'all doing this? Every phone has a calculator on it. Every one. I can't think of one phone that doesn't have a calculator on it. Add it up. This is what I go to the corner of the store, and then, like, I pull out my calculator and I just add stuff, and then I estimate the tax, you know, by percentage. If you don't know the tax, phones also have Google. You can Google your city or county taxes, add the percentage to what you just totaled up in your basket. It's not that hard of logic. I just be thinking that's really inconveniencing, not only to the person that's bringing you out. I mean, to them it's less of convenience because that's what they got to deal with. Like, it's part of retail, but it's really rude to the people behind you in line. Like, you couldn't do this any other time you were in the store for 30 minutes. Like, you had to wait till you got to the front of the line to do this. I just think that's rude. You know, I start recording. But anyway, okay, so let's get into the next thing. Okay, so companies have this thing called brand standards, and it's basically how they want the merchandise to be merchandised and look, or whatever. So, prime example, if you go to the polo section in Macy's, actually anywhere in Macy's, they fold their clothes really freaking nicely. And I know every retail place have these boards you can use to fold the shirts in a cute little way. They end up, it just be this part of the shirt showing. But I think for sure, if nobody uses them, they do, or maybe it comes with these nice creases in it. However, that is the standard for that store. In most stores, to fold shirts that particular way and have them button all the way to the top and all this other cute stuff in size or whatever, you know, from extra small to extra large or 2X or whatever it stops at, and all these other little cutesy little things. People are like assholes. Like, I don't know a word for it. Like, people are rude. I feel like people are rude, and they mess up stuff on purpose, and I think it's funny, especially kids. Teenagers are the worst on the weekend. In the summer, oh my gosh, it's the worst time to work retail. I remember one time a coworker of mine's, like, at Pink, you have to scrunch the sleeve up. So, like, you will scrunch the sleeve. You will scrunch the sleeve. Oh, I'm ashy AF. You will scrunch the sleeves up, and the purpose of the sleeves to be scrunched up is supposed to look like it's this. But of course, you can't just push it up an arm because it's not an arm on the hangers. So we used to have to kind of like do this fold and push type method thing or whatever. I don't know, like counter roll. But they didn't want the sleeves rolled like this. They wanted to look like it was scrunched up somebody's arm. It was like real particular. But my coworker had like a long, what do you call it, roll rack of jackets, no, pullovers or whatever. And so she had literally was like scrunched up all the sleeves. She started on one side of the row rack and then went over to the other side. It was a minimum of 25 pullovers, a minimum. And so she took them off, and then she started putting them on the wall. She took like 2 of the extra smalls, 2 of the smalls, 3 of the mediums, blah blah blah, etc etc, and then went and did the whole wall because she had reset the whole freaking wall and re-scrunched all the sleeves and all the other cute stuff for merchandising standard purposes. Why was a customer looking at different sizes, but she was unscrunching the sleeves as she was looking at different sizes, and she literally stopped the girl and was like, all the sleeves are the same length. Like, that was the funniest thing ever. Like, that cracked me up. Cause like, why would you unscrunch the sleeve? Like, what is your purpose? You're like, why? It's one thing to unscrunch it as you put it on, but she literally was like, oh, let me look at this size, unscrunch sleeve. Oh, let me look at this size, unscrunch sleeve. Like, they're literally all the same size, and if it's a difference, it might be like an inch, I don't know. But for pullovers, for girls, I just feel like it's not a drastic difference in inches in the sleeve. Like, why would you sit there and you saw her scrunch all those sleeves, you saw her hang everything up by size, And if you need a certain size, like why, like if you need an extra small, you teeny person, like why would you go to the back? Like most people I know, if it's a stack of shirts, the large is gonna be on the bottom. If something hangs on the wall, the large is gonna go be on the back. That is standard across the whole board of retail. Period. I don't care what store you going. Period. Like, so I thought that was funny. So unbuttoning shirts, like why they're folded, like what is your purpose? Like once again, if you're trying it on, I understand you have to unbutton and put it on, you have to unscrunch the sleeves to see how it fits on you, blah blah blah. But like, why is it just sitting there? Why would you do that? Like, why would you do that? I just don't understand it. I can't get into it. Like this, like, and I got a lot of this at Walmart. So of course, being in the front of the store, you have to greet every customer that comes in. You know, at Walmart it was simple, like, hey, welcome to Walmart, how are y'all, type thing. But at Victoria's Secret, same thing at Target, it was like, hey, how are y'all, or whatever. And then Victoria's Secret was more sales driven, like I mentioned earlier. It was like, hi, how are y'all, what are y'all shopping for today? Like this whole dialogue, like they want you to have this full dialogue. So I brought this up to say, can you people speak when spoken to, or is it not a thing? Because I have never, even before I started working in retail, I've never had anyone speak to me and I don't speak back. Like, because nothing is worse than speaking to 10 people and only one of them spoke to you. But like, hey, how are y'all? Like real loud. I know me as a customer, like this little dude that works at Family Dollar up street from my house, every time I go in there, I walk in there, he don't speak. I get in the line, he don't speak. He don't ask me, did I find everything all right? He don't tell me my total. Bro doesn't even give me my receipt. Like, that's rude. Like, I don't like that. I think that's rude. That's super rude. It's one thing, like, it's one thing for me to be like, hey, how y'all doing? And then you be like, I need to speak to blah, blah, blah. Like, I need to see your manager, or can you tell me where blah, blah, blah. Like, whatever. I'm used to that. But to not speak? Oh, y'all have no home training. Then I stay in the South. I stay in Tennessee. Like, what happened to Southern hospitality? I thought we had this down here, you know? But clearly we don't. I'm gonna walk up to you and tell you the promos if I see you on the phone or something like that. I'm just be like, hey, how are you today? And then that's gonna be it. But if you're not doing anything and you're just walking by yourself and I say, hey, bitch, say hey back. It's not that hard. 3 letters, 2 letters. Hi. Not that hard. I'm sorry. I'm gonna calm down. Like, I shouldn't have did this video. Because I'm getting hype. I'm getting like real hype. I need to calm down. This is not just a retail oriented, because I know how people, I know a lot of people that work in the food industry, the restaurant business. My man does, a lot of his family members do. You want to know what's really not fun? Your closing time says 10 o'clock and then people decide they're going to come in at 9:55. Touche. Now, I know somebody thinking like, but we still got 5 minutes, come in. Touche. I give you that. I never been the one to be mad at somebody for coming in 5 minutes before if they're going to get in and get out. Because I know I've been that person to be like, oh, I got to just grab one thing and I'm out your hair. And I go in grabbing one thing because I shop there or whatever. And I know where it's at. Or I can ask somebody where it's at real fast. Help me grab this one thing, girl, and I'm out. I'm out your hair. It's not that hard. I can do that. But what I can't do, you know what I can't do? What I can't do is somebody coming in at 9:55 and we close at 10 and decide they want to browse. So it's fun when you're getting ready to put the key in and somebody runs in and be like, hi, you need help finding anything? Oh no, we're just looking. I don't know if you noticed, but the whole mall is dark. Like, it's not just looking hours, it's just getting to the exits before you're locked in the mall hours. You know, to do it at a restaurant and think your food, like, I don't, like, people don't think about the fact that restaurants where you sit down at, like the Cheesecake Factory, Old Charlie's, like I can keep going on and on, Red Lobster, your food has to be prepared. Some dishes take 20 minutes, some dishes might take 30 minutes. Some dishes might take 10 minutes. I don't know the time. I just go there and eat. But I know what I will not do is walk in there less than 30 minutes before their closing time, their kitchen closes, asking for hella food. Like, to me, it's just fucking rude. Like, people don't want to be at work all night, you know. And I know we signed up for this. The retail workers, we signed up for this, and the restaurant workers, we signed up for this. But I just feel like it's a line to everything. Like I said, I have no problem with you coming in and grabbing something last minute. Do you, boo boo? I appreciate you. And the fact that you know what you coming in to grab and know where to grab it from, you loyal, you smart. But those people, they want to come in 5 minutes before we close and just want to stroll around the store. I can't. Like, it bothers me. I'm sorry. I feel like it's gonna be a part 2 to this video. This is all I can think of for the moment. Actually gonna ask some of my old co-workers some of their pet peeves that I have not mentioned today, and I'm gonna probably make a part 2. Just try to help us out, you know, do the right thing, you know, be courteous, be kind, be sweet, especially at Christmas time, because holiday time, because we spend more time looking at the customers' faces than we do our own family. So I feel like y'all should be nicer to us and at least a little courteous and think about our feelings just a little bit more than you do sometimes. You know, I'm not complaining. I know it's part of the job. And I know this is probably like a long video. The video should probably be shy complaining for 10 minutes about working in retail, but it's not really me complaining. I just want to let y'all know my pet peeves. That was it. If you are a retail worker and you can relate, make sure you subscribe and give it a thumbs up and drop your pet peeves down in the comments. And if I agree with your pet peeves, I might put it in my part 2. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.